We're live?
Yeah.
Great. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the Coriander Social Hour. You just have to hit the tap for Instagram Live. Thank you, everyone on Facebook, for joining us today. We are super excited. I feel to, like all of our loyal followers whom I previously spoke with, who said, oh, you're doing inventory, you're going to do a live on Wednesday? Yes, we're doing live. It is Wednesday night. So we've been hard at work doing our store's inventory, which usually happens around this time of year, I think, if not in February. It is a grueling process. I am wearing so much bronzer and lipstick to help hide the fact that I have no blood left in my face, probably.
I have to say that Amy threatened to quit 5 times today. It was a rough day for all of us.
It was at least 10 yesterday, so...
It's been a really tricky year because we actually have counted inventory 3 times. And anyone who has a business like ours knows you have to count for year end. So you count once and it's always brutal, and we normally shut the store. And so this time we said we can do it, but of course half of our team's not here, right? So we're all
bubbling, so it's
an interesting thing. So we've been doing inventory, not to moan and complain, but I think we do deserve a drink.
I think we do deserve a drink.
But our friends are here. Look at everybody's on there.
Yay!
Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
How was everyone else's Wednesday night?
Tell us how your lives have been not doing inventory. It'll come up a few more times tonight.
It's not as if we have a lot more to do. We're almost done. We're at the very end of it.
Yeah, we are.
And you guys were so great at Christmas because you bought all the things.
I know. I was going to put a sign behind your head that said, please buy more stuff so I don't have to count it.
All right, ready? And take out a light bulb.
All right.
Took out a piece of inventory or two.
You go first.
No, I was gonna pour in hats, but I shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
Oh my gosh, the things we have to do.
I know. We have to be so careful.
And people may be wondering why I'm drinking, or maybe they're not. I hope no one's judging me.
We weren't going to remind anyone about dry January.
Listen, inventory's been rough, and we have something else to celebrate.
Yes, there's always something to celebrate around here.
There is, but this was a good one. This was a really big week.
Yeah.
Another one, 2 in a row.
For me? For
you. I had a really big week last week.
Okay, yes.
My big week was I bought a house.
You've got a lot going on.
I know. So we bought the house last week, just to fill you in. No, we bought the house. We're not moving till April, but we have to put our condo on the market. So we're putting all the holes and straightening up the pillows and creating the, urn of greenery outside the front door for the condo. So anyone who wants a condo in Cranberry and Collingwood, let me know. It's going on the market on Tuesday next week, and I have to move into my brother's house because we have to be gone for the whole 6 days.
Okay.
It's going to have a 6-day visiting window. The way things happen up here, it's so we're just going to move out with the dog to my brother's. Kindly offered me the basement of a chalet. It's really weird.
You're going to live in your brother's basement
with my husband and my dog. But that's what we're gonna do for next week. So next week I'll be But I mean, I haven't stayed anywhere else for a long time, so it's kind of interesting.
I mean, we all live in someone's basement at some point in time. Right. Sometimes we just revert back to it.
Anyway, so there we go. So cheers to everybody. Thanks for joining us on a Wednesday.
Cheers.
For our social hour.
Cheers to you guys.
Thank you
for joining us. We have 23 people. Should we zoom the comments a bit? So I?
We can do that.
Great.
Let me go do that. You just sit.
Great.
You just sit, princess.
I know. So we decided... I am playing the princess card tonight. We decided to sit for this social hour because I don't know, we're on our feet we're on our feet regardless. I don't know why tonight felt like a stool sitting kind of night. So yes, I see Meg's name, and I don't know if you noticed, Meg, but we got spin the wheel out just for you and Elin. So if you guys are watching...
Yeah, there is a fuzzy, magical, soft, celestial filter on tonight. Maybe I should clean my lens.
And I also want to say that just a reminder that last week we celebrated Jane's birthday week, but we also celebrate Jane's birthday month. So, or at least Jane does. So we are going to celebrate with Jane, and on our spin wheel, there's several spots where Jane can drink. And anyone whose name is Jane can drink, or anyone who knows Jane or wants to know Jane can drink. So that's
how about anyone who knows a Jane?
Yeah, if you know a Jane or want to know a Jane. She totally has a filter on. Okay, let me see what filter I have on my magical camera.
Do we? That's so funny.
According to Alicia. Okay, will you entertain the crowds?
Okay, great. Fantastic. Now the pressure's on. I'm like, I have to think of something to entertain you, and my brain isn't working.
Floating moons all around you. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let me see if I can figure out how to
Can't we leave
them
the floating moons? I mean, I feel like that's an accurate representation of how our brains are probably
Tell me
right
when
now.
It's better. Is it better? Okay.
And Ruth is on, and she says that we're not allowed to count after drinking Prosecco.
We're not allowed to count.
No more counting. So they...
Should we explain that Ruth actually does all our bookkeeping? So
Yes.
She's not allowed to count after. No, you're off the hook.
Thanks, Ruth, for the reminder, though. That was probably much needed. Oh, Valda's on. Hi, Valda.
Okay. Is everybody... Are we off all the
floating moons? No more floating things around us?
If you just, you know what, just have something else to drink, guys. Okay.
I hope that's better. Fantastic. So thank you everyone for tuning in and joining in. Because we have the spin the wheel, like Sarah said, to help celebrate Jane's birthday month. I'm sorry I had to take down the party time banner and
Nancy Ansley's 79th birthday yesterday.
Was it?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Definitely.
Oh, that's so cool. That's fantastic. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll have to think to mention Nancy's name a few times. Are you drinking anything, Nancy? Let us know if you have any.
I hope Nancy is.
We hope you're drinking something with us to help celebrate.
Other than talking about exhaustion and alcohol, we can move on to other things.
Yes, absolutely.
My mother's on, so.
Right. Okay. I'm sure my parents are on too.
Yeah. So inventory exhaustion. We just have to tell you that, but that's only because we like to share everything on Wednesday nights. There are no filters.
If we're a little extra loopy, that's why.
And then our big announcement. The reason we're so happy.
Yes, celebrating.
We're celebrating. Cheers to this. It was a rock star. Our rock star Alicia got our website is now live. We now have a live e-commerce website. Hallelujah.
So great.
It was only 10 months in the making.
I thought you were going to say 10 years in the making.
Well, it was 10 years in the making. But it's live. It's beautiful. Thank you for all our beta testers. We ironed out a whole bunch of things. And we've been taking orders since Friday. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I know.
People are just
incredible.
finding it without even us telling anybody. We wanted to save it at the big reveal for you guys for Wednesday night, but if you go into if you can multitask wherever you are, shopcoriander.com is our website, and it is now an e-commerce website, and all of the products that we're going to talk about on the show tonight are on the website. And if you're interested in any of them and you want to see how much it is or what color something comes in or what sizes we have available, you just go to the website, and then you're going to get much more accurate information than we're going to give you. And poor Amy doesn't have to but she doesn't get the fabulous opportunity to talk to everybody in a million conversations trying to find the perfect size, the perfect color.
Well, truthfully though, I mean, this helps us and myself make sure that we are getting to every single one of you. Because honestly, the list every day of emails and phone calls it sometimes seems never ending, and it's great. I love talking to you guys. She
does.
I know I'm gonna miss it, but
no, you won't. They'll still call you.
I will, and we're still doing style box calls. Of course, I'm still doing style box calls. But it's nice to have a great, beautiful place to be able to send people online, because that's really the world that it is now.
Alicia's neighbor was walking down the street, and she saw a mannequin dressed in our window and it had a certain hat on, and she texted Alicia and said, "How do I buy that hat?" So Alicia just boom, in her magical way, popped it up on the website within 3 minutes, and her neighbor just went through and made the purchase, and she we did local delivery, so she got it delivered to her doorstep. So this is how we can do it, you guys. I know this is what most people do, so I'm glad we're finally.
Thank you. And the feedback we've been getting is amazing. We were really proud of it, and I mean, we're also proud of Alicia and everyone who worked on it, and to make it look so good.
It was a big gang of people.
Everyone whom I've spoken to recently has said that the website looks gorgeous. I just saw Valda's comment as well.
There's a link there.
Yeah, and thank you, Jane. So if you guys aren't sure, please check the comments for the link to the website. You can click there right away. If you haven't played around with it already, please do, because it really is beautiful. Without any biasm, it looks absolutely fantastic.
So the whole thing about a website is we have to get the functionality right, which we've been working on, and hopefully we're there. Now we've got to start loading it with products. So there's quite a few things on there. We looked at what we had in inventory right away that we could get you. There's lots of giftware, everything from stuffed animals to games to cards to body care products to just a whole bunch of different things. There's less clothing at the moment, our joggers,
I actually wore a whole outfit featured on our website.
Okay. So but our clothing, our spring arrivals haven't arrived yet. So actually, I misspeak. There's boxes at the back door that I have not let Amy open yet until we're finished inventory.
We could have done an unboxing video.
We just one fabulous treat at a time, Amy, and today's was inventory. I knew you would come back if I told you there was new fashion at the back door.
That's so
funny. Going forward, we're hoping to put some of that up, if not everything, but some of that up as well. So just to know that if you go take a look at it now and go, where are all the clothes? They will be revealed as we get them. So we're pretty excited. So that it really is a huge accomplishment, and you know how technically challenged we are. So the fact that this got done is really thrilling, and it's really great actually. So for example, we're going to talk about this, but like everyone needs cards. So we put some cards up there. So Valentine's Day cards. And we had a local delivery for a Valentine's Day card yesterday. It was a $5.99 card, and Michael drove it to someone's porch and tucked it in their mailbox. But like we could do that. We could totally do that.
Absolutely it is. And I mean, now the biggest thing I heard from a lot of people was, I love your store for greeting cards. Like how do I do that?
Right.
And not only that, but also a big reminder about our Cards of the Month Club, which is still going on, still happening, still pumping.
You can actually find that if you search cards. Actually, let me tell you how the website works, because you guys will be out there. Well, hopefully you're still testing it out, and we'd love feedback. Please give us feedback. So if you look at the header at the top, of course, if you hit shop, there'll be something said there'll be a line saying the Coriander Social Hour. If you click that button, everything we talk about today is there. Or if you slide halfway down the main page, there's a box that says Coriander Social Hour. If you click on that box, everything we talk about tonight will be displayed there. So you can, you don't have to search the website to find the sweater Amy's wearing, right? It's under the Coriander Social Hour special box. And each week, if we keep organized, we will have, we'll preload what we're going to be talking about in the social hour on that particular, what are they called again? Catalog. That's what on that particular catalog. So that's how we're organizing it for you guys. It may not make sense to the rest of the world who just want to find our site, but it will. You guys know, you're the insiders. So so that's our big excitement. I'm gonna slip back to see what's going on over here.
Absolutely, yes. Like Sarah said, we're all pretty thrilled. I think we're still almost in shock that it's up and running. But especially in regards to greeting cards, if you have any questions, maybe Jane can post some details about the Cards for the Month Club. It's a fantastic program, especially for those of you who are at home or working from home, stuck at home, and want to be able to send something personal to someone. It's such a great idea, and it's a really fantastic way to still receive our product. You get a great little bundle of cards ranged from sweet to saucy. Interestingly enough, the saucy cards, I think they're saucy or spicy. I'm not sure what terminology we use.
I think they ended up with saucy.
Saucy. And
I could be wrong.
I could
You guys can see, it's on the website.
Yeah, so check the website. The saucy ones are hilarious and have been definitely selling the best. And I promise, I saw a few emails. Once we are finished inventory, we will definitely help those who've submitted the rest of their forms for the Cards for the Month Club.
The other thing we're going to do tonight, as sort of towards the end of our show, is we are going to be doing a little bit of a fundraiser. So this is fun. This is supporting a local organization that helps. It helps our youth. It's a youth outreach program, and it fundraises for. Let me get this right. I got the piece of paper here. For Home Horizon and the Barbara Wheeler House. So a good friend of ours, Jessica, brought this to our attention. There's a fundraiser that happens every year called the Coldest Night of the Year. Some of you might have done the walk. Last year, I think it was towards the end of February. And it's the number one fundraiser for this particular organization, youth outreach organization. Of course, they can't do the walk because we can't assemble in those kind of numbers at the moment. So they're asking downtown businesses to support them and to help raise funds. So we, of course, said, yeah, happy to do that. And we were trying to figure out how to do it. We came up with this brilliant idea this morning.
I can't take any credit. It was all Sarah.
It's not really that brilliant. We picked out a few products that we love in the store. We know kind of reflect a little bit about the nature of this organization and what they're fundraising for. And we picked a few products that are actually on the website, and if you decide or someone decides within the next week to purchase any of these products, 40% of the purchase price of these products will go towards supporting the Coldest Night of the Year a fundraising group. So we're hoping.
That's amazing.
I know we're hoping to raise at least $150 for them, but I think we can do that. Well, I think we can do even more than that because you guys are awesome and our community's awesome. So it's really easy. We're going to talk about this a little bit more. We're going to show some other things, and then we'll show you which products in particular that we'll be donating money from.
And I see actually Jess is online right now, and she has just commented, which is great. So Jess, if you even feel like commenting some fun facts about the organization, please feel free to do so in the comments so that our viewers can maybe read a little bit more. Jess is awesome. She's so lovely. She's a great customer of ours. And she's just awesome.
Mom. Yeah. She's mom.
And she's full of great information. Just a really brilliant, lovely woman.
She's a community activist. I love it. I love it.
We love it.
So anyway, I think so. We'll talk about those products at the very end. And it's just a little bit of, if nothing else, getting the word around that they really are. It's a fundraiser. All these people who are raising funds, these organizations can't do their traditional things, so they're doing it other ways, and we're happy to help.
We do. We love charity, and we love really, especially, always, but now more than ever, as Sarah said, it's harder for a lot of them to do what they're usually able to do. So it's great for small businesses and for the community to be aware of this and help in any way we can.
Right. Okay. So let's see. What did we have lined up? So I think probably there's not a lot of fashion on this episode, but we do have our Avalanche Sweaters.
We do, absolutely. I love the Avalanche Sweaters.
Which you'll find on the website.
Absolutely. So what I've done is, I know we've mentioned it in previous episodes, and we've talked about these and brought them out. I feel like in every episode we bring out not the entire collection of colors. So in this episode we made sure to feature every single color that we do carry. We've been carrying this line for a few seasons, and they always, every single year, do so well. They earned their name, the Cottage Sweater, coined the nickname Cottage Sweater, especially in Collingwood, which I thought was hilarious, because they're just such a great piece to just carry with. They're lightweight, they're 100% cotton, they are good all year round.
Every January.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Every January we used to do a store window and we do a rainbow of colors of these sweaters. Everyone gets tired of the gray and the black. Not everyone wants to work with sales stuff. You want something fresh in your wardrobe. And this is it. This is the sweater that everyone buys.
Yeah.
So we can't show our rainbow in the window, or we probably can, but we haven't done that yet.
We haven't done it yet, and I know it's sort of like our inaugural, hey, we got the Avalanche Sweater window display, which Sarah's right, we love featuring them. And we make a point of picking really beautiful, bright, and happy colors. We all need a little bit of inspiration in our wardrobe right now. And this is a no-brainer piece. This is one size fit all. I am anywhere from like an extra small to small. Sarah wears this sweater, I wear this sweater. Like we recommend the sweater to absolutely anyone.
It's got a nice little high-low going on there.
It does. So
like
I've layered it with actually just a piece that I had in my wardrobe, which is how you can do it. So I would recommend now for this time of year just doing even a lightweight mock neck or turtleneck layer underneath. It's a really beautiful knit. I hope it sort of shows on camera. I'm holding up Meg said not everyone gets tired of black and gray, which is very funny. That is Meg's entire wardrobe. And blue.
Valda has one.
Yep, Valda has, she has the blues, the Valda blues.
The lime green one. Well, okay. You can buy one on the website.
So, great. That is fantastic, Bobby. I love that you have brought that up. Absolutely. We have these online, as Sarah said, so that's why we're showing them. We have all of the colors on display on our website. Please feel free to go and take a look if they're not showing up here on camera for you very well. I've decided to hold up a few of the colors that look similar, but on camera, obviously, they're very distinct when they're next to each other. So we have a really beautiful lime green, which is called, I think, Melon. And then the really, really pretty lemon yellow. Someone got the yellow for a friend.
It's like butter.
It is butter yellow. And she was putting together, which I thought was really sweet, a happiness package. So she bought a hug bundle from us, which is our lounge sets, and a yellow sweater. And the whole theme of the package was yellow, because yellow was just a happy color.
Nice.
So there's lots to include, especially when you're sending things to friends.
And I think that green is actually called mint. If you what's the tag? Because everything's accurate.
Oh, lime. I'm so sorry. Lime green.
Obviously, the website knows. We don't.
Yes, that's right. Inventory. We also have two really beautiful bluish tones. So this is called Ocean and held up to the periwinkle. I'm sure you guys can sort of tell. And what size am I wearing in?
Well, it's one size. It's a one size sweater. So Meg fits.
Meg, I wanted to ask what size I'm wearing in something.
Yeah, of the sweater you're wearing, it's a one sizer.
Great. Yes, one size. It is one size fits all. So you can see I have still quite a bit of room. It has a really interesting seam that cuts almost sort of angularly on the side. So as Sarah mentioned, it's a high-low, which is why it fits so well on so many different shapes. I love it comfy. I like it loose. I think that's how they should be worn. The Ocean and the Periwinkle, I also think, do phenomenally well for us. They're really, really pretty.
Julie Tranter has one. She said it from the date, and it has holes in the elbows and whatnot. And don't give it up. Don't give it up. I think it's one of those things. This kind of sweater, it's going to be like the cottage sweater and the favorite
That's
sweater.
That's why. Like, we had it in white one summer, and I swear it sold in like 2 days flat. It was absolutely unreal. It's such a great selling piece. And Bobby's right. They do fit really, really well. They don't fit tight at all. But they don't look frumpy either. Indigo, yep, we have the really beautiful indigo. Looks great with denim. I love the earth tones. I love the neutrals. They're by far my favorites. I, again, decided to wear the coral personally to reintroduce a little color into my face. But if I wasn't wearing coral, I would usually be wearing one of these 3 colors. So we have the camel, which is a really, really nice one as well.
I think people wear camel. I think it's so attractive.
It is.
It's a very interesting color.
Yeah.
People who can rock camel.
I agree. Especially in winter jackets, it's really pretty. But yes, I love it. I absolutely love this one.
Navy, camel and navy is a great combination.
Beautiful combo. We also have the oak and the desert color. So oak has that really rich sort of dark beigey tone, and then we have the lighter at desert, just a really, really pretty neutral.
Yeah, so that was our fashion statement, guys. Amy's wearing a pair of our joggers too. You can find the joggers on the website as well.
Yeah, it's my favorite joggers.
All the joggers for once, all in one place.
I just think it's such a cozy, fun outfit. And I love the joggers. They're so great, so comfy. For reference, for everyone who's wondering, I'm usually a small and I'm wearing a medium. I just like them loose. I like the sporty look. The stripe down the side is just a nice detail. And the price of these joggers is $45. Thank you. $45. So if you're not sure, want to take a look at all the different patterns, because there are tons, please check out the website. You can find it in the comments, or shopcoriander.com for those of you just tuning in now.
And I do want to say that the joggers are also available. The joggers are also available in plus sizes. So we do 1X, 2X, and 3X in our joggers. The black and white pattern in particular, I think, is the one we've got in stock right now. So it does fit all bodies. So that's something to think about if you're, just want some comfort. We have talked about them lots in lives past, so we don't want to necessarily lives past in past lives. Our lives, the past lives. We talked about joggers.
And Jess is wearing hers right now too. We're twins, Jess. Thanks.
Okay. So, yeah, so that's one thing that's on our website. What else have we got on there? Well, we were going to showcase fun and games because, quite frankly, she's tired and she's a bit cranky. So I said, well, not really.
I feel like I'm just spaced out.
She's always in such an amazing mood, but she threatened to quit 5 times today, just telling you this. So I just wanted her to sit, and I thought, well, let's play some games.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. So we've got all of our games on our website. So if you go to the Fun and Games page, you'll see lots of these.
Can I make some room?
Make some room.
Great. Because we want you guys to be able to see it too. And again,
look, it's Fun and Games for everyone. I have the spinning wheel up in honor of Jane's birthday month. We thought we would continue on with it. And Jane's birthday month, Jane likes all occasions to have a sip of something bubbly. She did volunteer to take one for the team earlier today when I said, hey, Jane, can we keep your name on the spinning board? So look, there's several things on our spinning board that says Jane Drinks.
We left all of the Jane drinks.
And if your name is Jane, or you know a Jane, or you'd like to know a Jane, you also get to drink. That's the rule, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Right.
So if you are Jane, know a Jane, or if you are Jane watching, then you must drink. When
or
you
you want to be a Jane.
Or you
want to know a Jane.
What Jane would I be? Jane Goodall.
You'd be Jane Goodall?
I would love, yes.
Yes, because she's a, yes.
I love animals, and she was great.
Then you can talk about our first.
The shuffle face! Oh man, okay, so the shuffle face
Talk about
puzzle
segue.
Was the weirdest and most hilarious thing that I think I saw. The idea with the shuffle face puzzle is to reshuffle the pieces to create your own animal face, which I think is kind of creepy and also hilarious. So there's an owl, a cat, there is a monkey, and a spider, just to keep things interesting. So I hope you guys can see. Fantastic. I'm sure Instagram and Facebook viewers have the light, and it's all in full.
There we go.
Perfect. Really, really fun.
So you basically make up the puzzle, and you can switch up the faces. So you can combine a spider and the owl, or all of it. So it's really fun. It's called a refunzel.
Yes, and you can also make all 4 puzzles at once if you want to do that too.
Cool.
So you can work as teams to make all 4 puzzles at the same time, or you can make one of the 4 by separating each one. So they're color coded just so you know which belongs to which. And you can make teams. It can be a race. Like, it's actually really fun. It's a really fun game.
Okay, so how much is the? Let's see if someone on our Facebook page or Instagram page can tell us how much it is.
And look at this should already included the link.
She included the link, but let's hope someone goes there.
Let's see if someone goes to the link. Absolutely.
Yeah. And anybody who can post the price of this puzzle, just because we want to see this is working, we'll spin the wheel for you.
Yeah, Meg got the shuffle face game. That's right.
Yeah. Well, Meg knows how much it is.
That's
Yeah, that's like.
Okay, everyone but Meg.
Everyone but Meg. So we've also got a couple of other games in here, including a couple other puzzles in here. So we have a few. These are a German puzzle line. Love this. These are 1,000 piece. This is their 1,000-piece puzzles. I think these are beautiful.
Oh.
I love this puzzle.
Way to go, Bev. Bev found the price online.
All
Should we
right,
spin
Bev,
the wheel?
spin the wheel for Bev.
Woohoo, Bev.
This is for you. I don't know what it's going to be. There is one grand prize of a bottle of Prosecco.
That's right. Did you keep that one up?
Sure. What the heck? French fella. What the heck? Dry January is almost over, Bev.
Did you loosen the wheel?
I did.
Okay.
We just have to wait a little longer.
I was gonna put on an action movie score playlist, but I forgot.
Idea. We're getting there slowly. I'll just talk about the puzzles while the wheel spins. So these are pretty fabulous puzzles. Oh gosh, I will tighten it back up. So we have this fabulous farm puzzle, which is pretty cool. It's a company called Kickerland, and these are and we've also got this labyrinth. Let me know when it stops. So these are pretty cool puzzles. I don't know. Is everyone doing puzzles? That's what we did during the first lockdown. So maybe people are, they're not. Or Jane Drinks. Yes,
Jane Drinks.
Jane, or anyone who wants to know Jane, or someone who wants
to be a Jane.
So cheers. I'm Jane Goodall.
That's right.
There you go.
In Jane Goodall's honor.
And I'm, I don't know what Jane I am. I'm plain Jane. There we go.
Fantastic. Jane says, yay! In big caps. That's great.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, Bev.
Thank you, Bev. Okay, so what else do we have in here other than puzzles? We have a couple other really cool games. These are, we have game games. Game games.
PTSD 80, pop 80s flashback.
So this is a line called Wild and Woof, an interesting company actually. They're British. I met some of the product designers when I was in Atlanta a couple of years ago. Very cool people. Part of it is their packaging is awesome. Like they're just really awesome. But they do, fun fact, their games are quite clever. We have a lot of Wild and Woof games. These are our most popular ones. These are the trivia games. So these boxes, we have several themes, and if you go on our website, you'll see all the themes, but I pulled 3. The travel trivia, the TV show trivia, and the action movie trivia. And these are really fun little, they're $16.99, they're easy, great for a cottage, great for taking on a little vacation. They could be like fabulous for a road trip when we get to do those again. They could be fun for a Zoom call, so you could have a Zoom call and play like trivia on a Zoom call. All these things you can do. We could have played trivia while we were doing inventory today.
Could we have? Please. Oh, okay. Well, there's always tomorrow.
That's right.
And just as a fun little prelude, we have one, and
I'm going to be asking Amy all the questions. But if you can answer before Amy.
Good luck, though. So, fun fact, I was pretty much raised on action movie films.
Really?
So, if my mom and dad are watching, they can attest that one of my parents, if not my mom's favorite movie genres, is action movie.
Really?
I've
met your mom. That completely shocks me.
Right?
She is the most lovely,
I know,
sweet.
I know. I think she likes drama kind of stuff too, but action movies for sure. So, one of the first movies I remember, I snuck downstairs and peeked around the corner and watched my parents watching this movie because we weren't allowed to watch like scary movies, was Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. I to this day still remember secretly watching that movie. And I later as an adult watched it, and it's a fantastic film. So I'm quite the action movie buff, not to brag.
Okay, am I
okay,
reading questions? So I thought I'd read questions to Amy because
yes.
my personal experience with action movies is limited, very, very limited. It's I sort of leave the couch to Michael when action movies come on.
So the idea with each card is that it's a question and a series of multiple choice answers. So I'm thinking that I'm going to know the answers before Sarah even lists the multiple choice.
I don't know. I don't know what side I'm starting from. I know you looked at some of these.
I think it's front to back usually is how it works.
Do I actually go from the section? I think we just might start from here. You'll never get that, would you?
Yeah, some of them I probably won't get.
Like directors?
The
ones you pre-picked and
right. I
I
flipped through them. I didn't necessarily look at the answers.
Okay, sorry. All right. What is the name of Murtaugh's daughter who was kidnapped in Lethal Weapon? Anybody? Bueller? No.
Is it Rihanna?
Yes!
Is it? Rihanna. Yeah.
Okay,
Lethal Weapon is a great movie. That's absolutely fantastic.
Okay. Oh, so Meg says, I used to work at a couple different video stores in the 90s. That would be pretty cool to work in a video store.
Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Especially in the 90s, because that's when all the best action movies came out.
That would have been, yeah.
Cliffhanger, I've seen like every single Sylvester Stallone movie.
In which movie does Arnold Schwarzenegger play the computer salesman Henry Tasker?
True Lies.
Okay, you gotta let other people answer.
Sorry.
In Air Force One, the terrorists from which countries hijacked the president's plane?
Do you know why I know the answer to this? Because I actually have a friend who's from this place.
Does anyone know that? In Air Force One, a terrorist from which country hijacked the president's plane? Anybody?
This is also a really great movie.
Anybody?
Can I say it? Because I know it?
No, you gotta wait like a couple minutes because there's.
Okay. I know, I yelled True Lies so quickly.
And Meg yelled it too. Look, it's all in caps there.
Yes.
In Air Force One, a terrorist from which country hijacked the president's plane?
That's with Harrison Ford.
Oh, am I out of the frame? We're just trying to socially distance here, Jane. I'll step up.
I'll lean back.
I'm right in front of the microphone. I better go speak quietly.
That's okay.
We're trying our best. We spent the whole day masked and we're both tired of wearing I know we're doing our best. Okay, in Air Force One, a terrorist from which country hijacked the president's plane? I don't think anyone knows. I think you better speak up.
It's Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan.
And if you can spell Kazakhstan, you get to have a spin the wheel.
My friend Shay is from Kazakhstan. Yes. Yep.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Did you meet Shay in Guelph?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
In 12 Monkeys, who is sent back in time to find the source of the virus?
For my birthday, I got this movie from my dad on DVD.
I've obviously found the perfect game for this one. Okay, who?
James Cole.
All right, so that's how you play. That's how you play action movie trivia. So I would probably do better at
That's it?
travel trivia. Well, we could do more.
Okay,
we're gonna take a breather.
It's great. That's totally fine. Absolutely
We can
fantastic.
totally do more. It's just yeah, you're really good. Oh, Brad Pitt. There we go. Yeah, just yell Brad Pitt. That's a great answer
Brad
to
Pitt, yeah,
most
that's fine.
action movie, questions, right?
Yeah, Brad Pitt's great. That's
When
my
in doubt,
answer.
it's Brad Pitt.
Or who plays James Bourne? Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
That's also a good
All
one
right,
to yell.
a couple more things that are on our website, and you'll find them, and then we'll talk about the out of the cold products. So this is something that's totally up my alley, guys. This combines two of my favorite things in life. This is Beer Yoga, the game, just in case you needed it. $22. You can find it on our website. So this is very cool because it teaches you how to do the yoga moves while you hold a beer. I think this is very, very important. Do you remember that this is January? Not only had I sort of, successfully started dry January until last week, and then, but I've also been doing this 30-day yoga thing. So I'm on day 26 or something of 30-day yoga. So I feel like it perhaps, qualified to pop the lid on this and play beer yoga at the end of my 30-day yoga experience.
Feel free to substitute beer with any other beverage.
You can, sure.
I'm sure you could.
I think that's in a bottle though, because some of these poses are pretty serious.
Yes.
Anyway, quite excited about this. Although, so beer yoga was very popular. It's a party game, so you play with others.
That was also one of our online purchases as well.
Yeah, today we sold one.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah,
it just fascinates me that people found us and they're buying things.
Should we make someone guess the price?
Guess the price. We'll spin the wheel. Oh, it's posted, but you can read the post.
Yeah.
Yes. Guess the price. We'll spin the wheel.
Guess the price. Instead of the price is right. It's like guess the price. Well, sort of the same idea.
Yeah.
It's like the price is right.
You want to do these ones?
Yeah, absolutely. Are they openable?
No, we can't open them unless we want to buy them.
Is there a sample? Oh, there is a sample question on the back of this one. So these games are really fun. As a true 90s baby, the 1990s music trivia game appeals to me the most.
The 90s music sucked. It was awful music. It was the worst. I've been around for a few more decades than you. 90s music that's my personal opinion.
80s, I would have...
70s, oh my god.
Okay, 70s is great. I actually
60s,
love 70s. 80s, I'm gonna interject here and say...
Oh, come on. The 80s? Really?
No. I don't know.
But 90s was all sort of like grunge and
Well, and hip-hop. Hip-hop made a huge outbreak in the 1990s.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I feel like...
Nick says it was good at the beginning and then it ended terribly.
That is accurate, I would say.
Because in the beginning it was close to the 80s, right?
Yes.
I think actually of any decade, I think the music gets better as we get to the end, last few years.
That is true. It's interesting. So it's really great. The sample question on the back, I suppose, and if anyone gets the answer, you can spin the wheel. In which year did Nirvana release Smells Like Teen Spirit? Which is really funny. My dad's opinion of Nirvana is that they're overrated, which I always thought was really great. So what year did Nirvana release Smells Like Teen Spirit? 1990, 1991, 1993, or 1992, which was the year I was born.
The year you were born.
I was born in 1992.
Ooh. Yeah.
So if you can guess what year Smells Like Teen Spirit came out, then you get to spin the wheel.
You get to spin the wheel. Oh, 1993 says Meg.
Okay, good guess. If Megan Penny was on, she would know the answer to this question.
Megan Penny is obviously taking a little break from the seasons.
Probably because we mentioned the word inventory and she was like, no. Bye.
Can you come and help us for a few days? Yeah.
Okay. So these are really great for all of you who are big music buffs, and I kind of love that they're shaped like little mini cassette tapes.
Do you remember those? Do you remember cassette tapes?
I had a cassette tape.
One? When you were 5?
I had a Sony Walkman.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. It was yellow and gray.
I had high tech when I was
I had Backstreet Boys and NSYNC on cassette that I used to play quite
boy bands.
Yep,
boy bands. All right. Well, that is some of our games. Let me see. What else? What time? How are we doing for time?
1990. Oh, I should probably give the answer. Okay. Meg guessed it maybe late 92. Nancy Ansley's guessed 1993. Also good guess. So Meg and Nancy, for all of you wondering, the answer was 1991.
1991?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain was the
as I said, the music got better towards the end of the decade. Yeah, give me some Fleetwood Mac any day of the week, guys. I'm,
91.
All right. So this is a really fun one this is our bones-shaped domino set. I gave this to Nick for Christmas. He was pretty excited about it. Dominoes, a classic game done with bones for anyone who celebrates the Day of the Dead or perhaps likes to do dominoes with their dog. I don't know what else, bone
I don't know if
shaped
it's a good idea. The dog might eat the piece.
I don't know, but it's pretty cool. It's $28. So these are another Kickerland product. So these are sort of fun things. We've got lots of fun stuff on the fun and games section.
Can we spin the wheel?
For randomly?
Yeah.
For anybody?
For anyone.
Let's do it for Nancy.
Okay,
birthday.
Nancy.
Nancy's birthday.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it really lightly. This one's for you, Nancy. Thank you. I feel like Jane also owes me a poem. I feel like last time we spun this wheel, I landed on Jane writes a poem for me, and I haven't gotten to my poem yet.
Oh, Nancy, is Jane gonna tea with Sarah or drink with Jane
or Jane?
Oh my gosh, the anticipation. Let's do it. Is Jane gonna drink again? I think she might. I think it's gonna be Jane drinking again. Take one for the team, Jane. And anybody who knows a Jane wants to be a Jane.
Jane Austen?
A Jane for tonight. Any Janes. So there you go. Oh, and we're randomly putting up let me see. We're putting up the fortune cookie game. So I guess we have to that would be the next thing to show. This is a mystical game of tempting fate. This is a Ridley game, which is really fun. So on the plate in front of you sits 12 fortune cookies. Many are unfortunate, but some predict great things. Use magical scrolls to strategically change your fate, but other players can change it too. Will you end up with good fortune, or does your fortune involve being injured playing leapfrog with a unicorn?
What?
I know. Did you know this was this fun? So we have this wonderful...
No, I didn't.
Katie. We have a student. We had a summer student who stayed with us through to Christmas. Katie. And Katie's great. She's a creative writing, in second year of creative writing at Concordia. Mm-hmm. And Katie we realized quite quickly, if we stood Katie by the games section, she would tell everybody who walked by exactly what each game and how to play it. It was really interesting. She and her family play games all the time. Oh. And people were just like, whatever Katie suggested, they bought. It was very interesting.
Yes.
She loved this game. She'd analyzed it, figured it out. It's really hard to explain. People say, what's the fortune cookie game about? And I'm like, well, it's about playing leapfrog with unicorns. It doesn't really sell it. But she managed to do that. So that was great. So that was a fortune cookies, and that's $16.99. So, games are fun.
Games are fun.
Carrie,
absolutely.
We worked with Carrie today.
Yes.
She's our visual merchandiser. And if you go on the website, there's a section on the website saying who we are. So the Who We Are page is actually kind of fun. It's a picture of
Can someone post a link? Can Alicia, can you post a link to the About Us, Who We Are section?
Yeah, so it's kind of a cute little section that not everybody, but the people who've been here for the longest happen to be on there with a little picture. And you guys, if you can find Carrie on there, she's very distinct. So Carrie's on there, and Carrie's a lot of fun. She's our visual merchandiser in the store, and she's been helping us count inventory, and so she's responsible for windows and store displays and all sorts of things like that. Very creative and wonderful, loving soul. And she and her son play games like every night, she says.
Oh, that's so
nice.
She's
a 12-year-old. Is he 12?
I think he's 12.
He turned 12.
Yeah.
So she plays games every night. So
Carrie's the ketchup. Yes. That's great. Thanks, Meg. Yes. Carrie's ketchup.
Carrie is the ketchup bottle.
Which was a Halloween thing, in case you're wondering. Like, we don't randomly show up to work dressed up as condiments. That was for a special occasion. She's a special occasion ketchup.
Did you show up for the Halloween mask? There you go.
It was Tiger King. Carol, I dressed as Carol Baskin from the Tiger King for Halloween. I had 2 little Jellycat stuffed tigers. It was pretty great.
Yeah, and you were wearing the fabulous leopard print pants that we saw.
Yes, I was. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jane also mentioned something quick. She, a few minutes ago, said we have 10 minutes, but also said...
We don't have 10 minutes, do we?
I think we have less than 10 minutes
No.
now.
Oh, yes, because we shut early. Okay.
Right.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, those are games. Play games.
Yes.
But what we want to show, and what we're hoping that everybody wants to buy through the website, which would be wonderful, is the items that we picked to help with our fundraiser. Mm-hmm. So I happen to be sporting one of the hats. So all of our winter hats here. Sorry, we've got to put this wine away. It's getting a little bit.
Do we?
Do we though? Do we? So these pieces, you'll see them all up on the website. These are the hats that we brought in from Poland. These gorgeous hats. So they're all lined in fleece. This is a scarf hat set. There's an individual hat, or you can get, or the hat I'm wearing, this fabulous little number, really cozy. Enjoying it thoroughly.
Absolutely.
So we were thinking of the theme of in from the cold, and we pulled our cold weather goods and thought that these mittens are fantastic. They're lined with fleece, and they are wonderful. Mm-hmm. They're part of the fundraising.
They are, absolutely. So like Sarah said, we want to think of things that help pertain to the fundraiser, which Jess has mentioned, Out of the Cold. For those of you just tuning back in. And Nancy Ansley, you landed on Jane Drinks, so you have to take a drink.
Yeah.
I love the bedazzled hat. I think it's actually really cute. What do you think?
Very cute.
Yeah, with my outfit, I think it looks very nice.
There's one more up there if you can reach.
I don't know if I can reach.
I'm sorry. if the princess will get off the stool. Oh my god.
This is a really cute hat too. This is a Look by M hat, which is the same company that Sarah is wearing.
Is it?
It is. Both Look by M hats. Very great company, very reasonably priced. Please check out the links because they are beautiful pieces. I don't think they'll last long. The pom-pom toques have been selling the best.
The bigger the pom-pom, the better.
Yeah.
That is totally what's happening right now.
Absolutely.
And so you can go sans pom-pom or avec pom-pom.
Yes.
And so anything that any of the pieces that are up on the site, if 40% of the purchase price will go directly towards the coldest night of the year.
Is it coldest night of the year?
Coldest night of the year charity. So we're hoping to fundraise. So that's some of the product you can look at.
40% is a lot. That's a big number.
It is a number.
Please help us donate to a very good cause.
Okay, so, and then we've got some other things. We were thinking, okay, so what other products do we have that would sort of tie in with this charity? And then we were thinking like thermoses and warmth and all that sort of stuff. So we've got a kind of a fun little eco section in our store. And not everybody, I don't think a lot of this product was in Guelph when we were there, but Corksicle is a great brand. You guys know Corksicle. They do a tumbler and also a canteen. So both of these items are in the champagne color. I love them. This tumbler, I have not this color, but I have one that I use every single day. So the canteen's wonderful. You can put a whole bottle of wine in here, folks, just in case. Or you can fill it with hot chocolate or something a little bit healthier, tea. But we're thinking out of the cold, you want to insulate. So 40% of the sales of these will go towards supporting out of the cold. Sorry, coldest night of the year.
I know.
I'm
doing it too. So
I know.
Coldest night of the year.
I know. It's because we sort of... And then I have to tell you this one product last spring when I was actually at a gift show in Toronto. I met this wonderful woman who just won the Product of the Year award at the New York gift show. It was a really big deal. And she made these fantastic bento boxes. So bento boxes are, remember those days where you took your lunch to work or you sent your child to school for lunch? And we'll get back there. We'll get back there real soon. These are bento boxes that are super cool. They have a series of compartments that you can unpack. You can fill and unpack. The actual box is made of rice husks. So this is discarded rice husks. So this is a very heavy-duty plastic, all made of recyclable materials.
That is amazing. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it does feel pretty.
It feels like a plastic, but it's actually, and
I think they're dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they advertise as dishwasher safe.
Oh, totally. And then inside you've got cutlery. So there's the little the little rice husk cutlery that goes in there, and then a little sauce pot with a lid, and this actually is a 2-section piece so that you can put sort of layers of food like a traditional bento box. So these are really, really interesting. They're on the website. You can take a look. And again, 40% of the sale of these will go to the sort of a packable lunch was what we were thinking. And there's 2 sizes, so you know that there happens to be 2 sizes. This one has a little bit more bells and whistles, but they're both great.
I think they're fantastic. And interestingly enough, I was reading this article about some places that fast food places are offering discounts to those who bring their own like Tupperware containers and cutlery.
I love that idea.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh. It's one of the reasons I don't really enjoy going to fast food is because you throw out so many disposable bits and pieces at the end. This one has sliders so that you can actually compartmentalize your food. So if your child likes or you like to have your grapes separated from your, I don't know, cold spaghetti, whatever you put in your bento box, you can do that. Anyway, they're really interesting. It's a company called Minimal, and they're eco-friendly. Really fun, kind of underplayed in our store. They sit in our eco section. And then the other product that they do are these great thermoses. And we were thinking again, out of the cold, lovely soup. In fact, I don't know why I don't bring my thermos filled with soup. And these ones are super cool. We have a microwave, that's why. But if you don't have a microwave or access to a microwave, this is pretty cool because it unscrews and there is a little soup bowl happening right there. Not only a soup bowl, you also get a foldable spoon.
That is so neat.
Oh, no. See, have you even opened these? You probably haven't because you've been too busy at the clothing store.
That is so great.
Yeah, so these unfold. The spoon unfolds. There we go. So you've got cutlery, you've got a thermos, and they come in 2 sizes. So there's one size, I guess you would probably say, an adult size, a nice wide mouth, so that you can actually clean it really easily and keep it all super clean.
And there are 2 colors. So we have the white and the classic stainless steel.
Yeah. This is the child size. So if you're sending your child to school with either a cold or a hot lunch, this is what you put it in. So the 2 different sizes. Again, you'll find it all on the website, and you can link through directly, and we will donate 40% of the sale of these items to, I was going to say it again, to the coldest night of the year walk.
No, that's
well, it's
great.
not the walk anymore.
Valda, really quick, to answer your question about the hats, and for those of you wondering, or if you have any allergies, the wool hats, which you see featured on the table here, you can maybe find the content on the website, but in case not, there is sheep's wool and alpaca wool and the outer layer of the hats. The inner layers are a fleece polyamide blend, or a nylon polyamide blend. So their wool doesn't really necessarily touch your skin or itch your head because they fleeced them on the inside.
Okay, hat head. But I am not afraid. All right. So there you go, big, gorgeous pom-pom.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's a good color on you. That's actually really pretty.
Blue, that's why.
It looks
blue.
Great. So lovely.
Yes.
Fall the blue.
Fall the blue. So the hat, these are a set, which is lovely. So you get this. Oh, I'll do the whole ensemble.
Mm-hmm. So the scarf, yes, would probably be the only piece if you do have sensitivities that would directly touch your skin. And it is alpaca wool and sheep's wool.
But it's pretty great. So it's one of those great little, scarf that you can really rock.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful. They're really comfortable. I love the colors. If you can't really tell, please feel free to go on the website to see the picture, but there is a little bit of a metallic threading that goes through it, so it has a little bit of shine to it. Looks great on Sarah. You should absolutely buy that.
It should be a hat model. Really, my mother, my wonderful mother who's watching this, owned a hat store when I was a teenager. The Centipede shop for hats.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, no, yes. The arcade shop for hats. Is that what it was called, Mom? Anyway, in high school, that's where I worked. I worked there or at one of her lingerie stores. So there's retail in the blood.
Yes,
definitely. But hats were the thing. Let me see. How are we doing for time? Because I wanted to do one.
Jane said 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, can I
about a minute ago?
Can I spend 2 seconds?
Yes.
And just quickly talk about all these amazing Valentine cards.
Valentine's Day!
My heart breaks right now because we have, and I'm not showing any. Maybe you could take 3 and show them to Facebook.
Absolutely.
And I love buying cards, and I have to say that I bought the best Valentine's Day collection of cards I've ever bought, and they are all available on our website. I'm sad that we can't necessarily do it in store, but these are great cards. They're great. We have the best selection ever. We're gonna put a few up in our window, but I can look at this one. This is my favorite. I know.
Great.
I want this. Michael should send me this card. Everyone should tell Michael this is the card Sarah should get.
I'm gonna read this one because there's a fine print at the bottom that is pretty hilarious.
Yes.
It says, "No one will ever love you like I do, except the dog. We love you the same amount."
There we go. That's a lot. Oh, I guess I'd like that card too. But I'll swap with you.
Nancy Ainsley says you wear hats very well.
Thank you, Nancy. There we go. These are pretty awesome cards, guys, and this is just a taste. So if you go on the website, you'll see a lot of our Valentine's Day cards, and I am bound and determined to make sure everyone has a romantic Valentine's Day this year by finding the perfect card. Look at this one. Soulmate, best friend, lover, ain't no other. There we go.
That is really sweet. And we get this question a lot, so I'm going to mention it. Almost, I would say 99% of our cards are blank on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. So there you go. That's the answer to your question. You can write your romantic poetry on the inside, and we'll have a beautiful cover for the outside for you. So, and if you suddenly want to sort of share the link with your partner, or maybe the partner you want to buy you, or whomever it happened to be, share the link, because it's going to be really hard to buy Valentine's Day cards this year.
Absolutely, it
you
is.
can almost make your own.
Yeah,
that's romantic too.
That is really cute. All the macaroni cards to your heart's content.
That's right. Okay, so there we go. That was our show for tonight, and tomorrow, thank you for indulging us and letting us play with all our stuff that's non-clothing. So next week we will be doing some unboxings of some of the new fashion that's arriving.
I'm so excited.
And we're thrilled that you guys joined us tonight, and we really hope that you have a great week and stay safe. And am I right out of the picture?
You're good there.
Okay, now I am. Well, I was off camera most of the time, but there you go. That was a good thing. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. So take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Oh, she says, how do I turn it off?
Yeah, you say that.
Long arms. That's what you need.